Hello, my fellow weeps. It's your friendly neighbourhood reviewer man. um, right. So episode 20, Battle of Good and Evil. This carries on from the last week's episode, Japanese up obviously, and I have to say that they dealt with the dragon curse shield reality that Naofumi went into to use the power to obviously get at the Pope. They pulled it off pretty well because literally the cursed shield that took the form of this thing here. You made the right choice in releasing me from my shackles. See, the reason the cursed shield dragon demon thing said that was because the cathedral subspace nullified the activation of the curse shield, so that Naofumi can literally immediately switch it on. But obviously, they try to get around that by doing a combination attack of Naofumi riding on the back of Philo to, he says, Motoyasu, you're coming with me, and he's like, what? Because what he asks Philo to do is grab a hold of Motoyasu, and they run towards the Pope full pelt. Of course, Philo jumps up, dodging all these attacks that the Pope's throwing at them. And as they're like kind of zoning in on the Pope, he asks Motoyasu to attack him, and Motayasu's like, what? And he's like, obviously he's like, okay, I'll do it. Motoyasu turns around, charges up an attack, and hits it at Naofumi's shield, so he can reflect it back at the Pope. But as ever, your normal kind of bad guy in like a set piece, like the final boss. This little arc, as it was seen and how it was set up, completely tanked it like normal. When Naofumi allowed the final solution, spare me a second, I'm gonna try to kind of think, because it was very quick, and it was like I was speechless all the way through the episode because fantastic writing, I have to say, because it was very well thought out. The other heroes ask Naofumi, have you got any special ability? And he turns around and he says, no, I don't, because you guys have not been using your weapons properly. And I'm like, oh, burn. But going back to when Naofumi was in... No, I won't go to that one yet. When... Correct me if I'm wrong, anyone watching this. I may have got it in the wrong order, but I'm just going to get it all out, because I've got a lot of information to get out in this video. Bear me a second. So I'm thinking this happened first. As you can see, the Pope charges up an attack and fires it at the top of the cathedral, the dark space at the top of the cathedral, which turns it into like a a sort of their version of a genjutsu, as you can see. It's but it's an illusion attack, illusion magic that's very, very strong, as you can see. Now, from the way that they showed it, it seemed to be only affecting Naofumi and his party, because the maniacal laughing coming from the Pope as he was doing this attack was really quite something. And obviously the effects and the imagery you can see while this is going on pales in comparison to what the episode was actually like, and that's why I suggest that you watch it, because you get the sense of dread, fear, because you don't know truly if the raid shield is going to work, if Naofumi manages to activate it. So he manages to activate it, and that's when I was saying about the space that he went into, that it come up, the raid shield in the form of the purple dragon spirit, as I see it, made a point of saying that you won't be able to unlock the true power of the raid shield if you don't give in to your anger. So he does, and everyone else that's seeing this happening is like, are you truly becoming the devil of the shield, Naofumi? And everyone was trying to get through to him, and it was kind of like a niggling wee noise in the background that he couldn't stop from like this thing taking him over. He did hear Raftalia though in some of his party when they kept saying master, master, master. So it was like he I don't know what he was thinking, but he said that he goes, no, don't stop me doing this. Obviously that's when it came to here, because he got to the point where you can see that he got the boots, the arm guards, and the main part of the dragon armor thing. I'm thinking that's what it's going to be called. But what his little party does is they manage to... Philo says that I'll eat all your negative feelings. And Melty here, she says that we're in the middle of a fight, try not to let it take you over. Now she probably didn't say that, I'm just giving you guys what I read between the lines. But the first person that he sees when he's coming out of this is Raftalia. And obviously he's like saying, thank you Raftalia, thank you Philo, thank you Melty. And as you can see, like the curse shield here is, I think it was folding in on itself, where you can see the flames going back in, like receding into the jewel in the center of his shield. I'm just gonna hurry this up for a second. There's a funny bit here as well. Mighty Lasso turned around and he said, I can't believe I'm taking orders from Naofumi. And as you can see, mine, Princess Melomark, she's not very happy about this. But I'm thinking that she's one of those lasses that's like, I'm not happy that I'm actually going to have to help the shield hero. Or maybe the fact that she's not happy with the Pope, that the Pope had kind of brainwashed her, as I see. But I will give Motoyasu his dues though, because you can see that he's starting to trust. Well, he probably needed to trust Naofumi in this moment because it was do or die. This was when they went on the full attack. After they had pulled him out of the curse shield dimension. As you can see, Raphalia jumps in first, followed by... Well, it's Philo that jumps in a minute. I'll go back in a minute. Philo jumps in first, the Pope dodges, then Raphalia sneaks in, whacks the... connects with the Pope, weapon on weapon. And then it was Rem and Raphalia, and Naofumi's like, block his line of sight. And the teamwork that they managed to do was like, do. But as ever, obviously the Pope kind of tanked that as well. And I mean, when the episode started again, it was, but I mean, back to the beginning though, this is all choppy, sorry. It's just how I see it. When the Queen was getting ready to go and help the shield hero, it kind of reminded me of how they were doing the shots of her armour getting put on. It was kind of like, if you all remember when Tony Stark was getting his armour put on him in the early Iron Man films, back in the MCU. I have to say though that the Queen did kind of put herself forward as like this powerful lady that is like gonna get stuff done. She gets there and she manages to dispel... a minute. She manages to get there and she uses all Dritto Fall Icicle Prison, and she manages to break through the Pope's cathedral spell thing, and like that, because obviously we just about a minute there at the beginning where it's before the Raphaelian attacked. That was the, sorry, but if you can see right there in the middle with the Pope in the yellow cage, that was when they managed to kind of, the Queen manages to get an attack in on the Pope, freezes him halfway up, and she says to Naofumi, now's the chance to get him, strike with all you've got. She may have said something else, but that's how I'm seeing it. Now, this is the blood sacrifice ability that Naofumi had activated. Now, it was his first time activating it, and it did take its toll on him. And the Pope turns around and he says, well, the devil of the shield succumbed to his own power. Maybe God is seeing right that he's willing to purify even you, the devil of the shield. But what the stupid Pope doesn't seem to realise is, because yes, it did cost Naofumi a lot of his blood to activate this blood sacrifice ability. It covered the whole area, well, the whole area between Naofumi and the Pope in blood. And I'm thinking this has obviously got to do something. And then the most amazing moment happens. As you can see, yeah, the Queen was on looking, and something happens to the Pope, obviously. As you can see, this was an amazing moment. And when he realises, it's like, oh god. An amazing plot armor moment for Naofumi, because the ultimate ability. Grabs him, breaks a weapon, destroys him. But in doing so, unfortunately, our shield hero collapsed to the ground, and all his party ran over, and they're like, no, no, no. But then the Queen, at the very end of the episode, says, Naofumi, and says his whole name, shield hero, Naofumi Ewante Sama. I will not let the shield hero die. And he is looking at he manages to get up and look at the Queen, but only his head. And he's looking at her as if to say, wow. And I will give props to, let's say, obviously this is what we were waiting for the Queen to get in there and basically nullify the Three Heroes Church and punish them for the way they've been acting. I'm pretty sure that they managed to stop the church because the Pope is now dead, because he got gobbled up by that amazing ability, and he's now in a big huge pool of blood, because obviously he's seen his glasses floating to the top of the massive river of blood that he was lying in. But obviously because there'll be wee kids watching this as well, they didn't show that what his actual body looked like. He's obviously still underneath in that grabby thing, but obviously it kind of burped out at his glasses and they floated to the surface. Great moment though when they finally got rid of him. And yeah, this is going to have to be something that Vimy has to deal with. This creature, the personification of his curse shield. Yeah, because it was absolutely terrifying the way it was speaking to him. Absolutely terrifying, in my own opinion. Absolutely terrifying. Think of the Nine-Tailed Fox, when the Nine-Tailed Fox was talking to Naruto, before the Nine-Tailed Fox kinda gave Naruto his power so he could deal with Kaguya. Kinda like that, but this version of it. It's very well written, and you'll say if you're really into this anime, you'll feel what I felt. If you do, the absolute dread and fear you get when Naofumi is looking right at this personification of his curse shield. Yeah, cool colour though. Before I end the video, there's one thing I want to do. I'd like to say thank you to someone, if I can find them. Bear with me a second. Okay. I'd like to thank this person right here, Jurgen de Bock. You, sir, have basically helped me build my confidence with these reviews. And obviously I'll do more of them because you've given me the confidence. And I'll go one better. Here we have Jurgen de Bock. I am going to be the first person that subscribes to you. There you go. And I'll turn notifications on for you. So thank you, Jurgen de Bock, for everything. For helping with my confidence with my videos as well. So this video goes out to you as well, Jurgen de Bock. Yes. And as I says, if you'd like to discuss the episode 20, Battle of Good and Evil, discuss it in the comment section below, and I'll respond to y'all if you manage to kind of come along and kind of see this review video. But anyway, as I say, is obviously from your friendly neighbourhood weeb. Weeb out.